Hello, it's LE Diecast. It's been a while since we've done a video. Work is getting a little out of control, so been focusing on a few other things. We've got a few side projects working on it too that we'll announce here soon, so stay tuned. We're going to dive into the bin, pick out 25 cars, see what we've got. Chances are those 25 cars may not be as good as the ones parked there already, but we will see what's in our bin. Be right back. Okay, we're going to dive in, pick out 25 cars. This should look just like the last video did where we left off. So let's grab some cars. So we've got to find a place to put them. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's all one. So that's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Huh. I guess we'll count that as one. That's 23, 24, and we'll take this one, 25. All right, there's some good ones in there. Be right back. Okay, so if you've been watching the show, you know how we do this. I have now ranked the 25 cars I picked out of the bin, at least the way I think they should be ranked. I'm always right, but you can disagree down below if you like. And we'll go through the first half here pretty quick. First off, we've got a Boss Haas motorcycle, totally out of scale to my diorama there. That one from 2011. I believe that came in a blue or a black that same year. Next up, we've got this guy that I don't know his name, but he is from the Cars movie. Don't collect these. We end up with quite a few of them. Most of them get given away. This guy's got a few chips he's been played with. That guy is number 24. Number 23. This one is on the shelves now. That is part of the chess series, the Fandango from 2018. I like the Fandango, just not that one. Next up, we've got Twinduction. This one, another one from 2011. Twinduction, one of the more iconic Hot Wheel models. This one also came out in a Lego set, or a building block set of some sort a little while ago. Got a little generic truck. Don't really know much about this guy. He's got some nice little suspension going. As these things go, it's a nice little truck. Let's see, it's a Maisto. There you go. Maisto Dodge Dakota. Don't know the year on that. We've got a split window Corvette. This one from the Crackle car series with that crazy paint. That is the actual paint job. That's not that's not one of mine. The actual paint job was from the Crackle series in 1995. It came also with Blackwall tires. Or different tires, I should say, and in a 5-pack. It came in a 5-pack and a 7-pack too. I don't know which one that one's from. Doesn't rank too high. Probably my least favorite version of that Corvette. Here is one. This one's probably going to be a little controversial. I know a lot of people like this one. This is the Jeep Wrangler from 2018. A copy of the 2017 Jeep Wrangler. New model for that year. This year, I should say. Got a BMW 850i. This one, we do see a lot of these. I wish someday BMWs would become as popular as Nissans. We got a lot of them. We've sold all the Nissans. We're waiting for the next big wave in BMWs to come through. I don't know what number we're on, but next in line, a little combi, probably going to be controversial. Most of my combis, by the way, end up like that. I tear them apart and repaint them. We've got a lot of these little guys. This guy just ended up in the lot. This one, the white variation, obviously has a silver interior with a blue base. That one probably will meet the same fate as all combis around here. Here's a Matchbox. That one is the police, dial 911 police Matchbox car. Get you a little bit more details on it. It's the Ford LT and made in Thailand. No other info. I don't have any other info on that one other than, boy, there were a lot of different variations on this car. Here's one of my favorite models. We don't see it a whole lot here in the show. It is the Tail Dragger. This one from 2011. I've never done a custom of one of these. I always wanted to. I really like this one. Just a very low to the ground car. Even my diorama can barely hold up on that. Like the Tail Dragger. I think we've got most of them at this point. El Camino. This one from 2011. One of the nicer El Camino models. Variations, I should say. That one pretty nice. El Camino probably in my top 20, 30 favorite castings. Alright, this one's gonna get some feedback, I bet. This one is the 1/4 mile coupe. This one from the Demonition. I believe it's Demonition. Demonition sub-series. One of the best sub-series ever that Hot Wheels put out. This was number 2 of 5 from that year, which I don't have the year. To tell you the truth, I didn't write it down. Anyways, I'm going to guess this was early 2000s, I believe. But they really did some nice graphics on these. Easy ones to find, most of them anyways. Got a Honda S2000. This one also from 2011. That one, yeah, I guess that's straight. I was going to say that tempo's off a little bit. That one of the nicer of the Honda S2000s, I think. This one gets a lot of attention. If it was to come out today, it would get bought up real quickly. Here's one that was super cheap in its day. That one is the General Mills Richard Petty series. This one came in a cereal box. That is a nice little toy for a cereal box. Of course, they used to have nice toys in cereal boxes. It was the there were 10 of these. Anyways, there were 10 of these. I want to take that back. This might not have come in a cereal box. It's General Mills. I don't remember. There were some drag buses in this series too that I remember. From 2004. Next up, we've got this beast. This thing weighs a ton. And that is from the Workhorse series, 1981. That thing is ancient. It has been played with, but it still makes it high enough on our series. Yeah, 1981. Hey, did you know the top 3 songs? 1981, Betty Davis Eyes, Endless Love, and Lady. by Kenny Rogers. There you go. That's the kind of information you only get here on this show. But that is a heavy, heavy casting, all made out of metal. That's when they made Hot Wheels dangerous for kids to play. Next up, we've got a Zamax Surf Crate. This one from 2015. I just like this one. Surf Crate's not always in my top picks, but I do like the Zamax version of this. Looks very, very hot roddy. I like that one. Here's one that's going to be out of scale. This one is a Tonka. You got this, well, it's not so much out of scale, I guess. And it comes with a little trailer with a little, how's this guy fit on there? There you go. A little four-wheeler on the back. These Tonka series out here in the US, you can find them at Toys R Us, Target. They make about 8 different ones in a series. Pretty neat trucks, very well built. Tonka tough. Alright, this one, you probably saw me pick this one out of the bin. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this. I guess we're counting them all as one. We're in our top 10. This would be number 7. And they are Tootsie Toys in various condition states. There's some interesting ones in here. Tootsie Toys, an interesting brand. Not all Tootsie Toys look like this. These are the ones I had. Not these particularly, but this type of Tootsie Toy were the ones I had as a kid. Metal tops, hollow bases on these with just an axle and the wheel. They're fun to collect because you can find a whole lot of them. Here's an interesting one. Don't see that one very much. These are some of the newer, as Tootsie Toys go, these are some of the newer ones. I don't know much about that little Volkswagen. I'll have to look that up. Nowadays, the new Tootsie Toys have tampos, and Tootsie Toys a company, so even some of the Tootsie Toys that go back a ways have, they're not all like this pressed metal. There's a cool one. This guy's been played with. I think they're really pretty fun. My son loves these. He, I guess it's just the toy factor of them. I mean, they don't go very fast. The axles are just kind of held in there with metal clips, but boy, these things last a long time. The fun thing about Tootsie Toys, a lot of them have survived. I'll kind of show you each one as we put them away here one more time. People collect them by color, by year, but a lot of them have survived, and a lot of them show up in Hot Wheel lots because they were still around. The early Tootsie Toys predate the earliest Hot Wheels. But I had Tootsie Toys when I was a kid. I thought they were pretty special. I don't know much about this one. This one looks a little different than most of them, kind of spacey. Most of these in decent shape. They all still roll. Nice thing about Tootsie Toys is there's only really 3 parts to them, so if you find one, it's probably got most of its parts. You don't find too many Tootsie Toys without their wheels. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's keep on moving. This is number 6. That is a Zamax Mustang. That is a 67 custom Mustang from 2013. That guy looks like he belongs in our little show there. We've got a GTO next. This is, I'm looking at my notes, this is a Larry's Garage GTO. I have a bunch of this exact same model. I had picked them up for the wheels. The wheelbase matched one of the holiday series that we had done of customs, and so I bought about 30 of these exact same model because those wheels fit exactly what I was doing. That one's not one of them. I probably have none left, so we'll keep that one. Here's an interesting one. This one, now this is no lie, on the way home from work, what is yesterday, my time, on a Friday, I saw a Metropolitan parked by the side of the road in Santa Ana, California. People were taking pictures of it for, well, I don't know what, but it was a Metropolitan in pristine condition. And of course, Metropolitans don't usually have this really long front on them. They're usually cut off right about there, and they're tiny, tiny little cars. They could fit in the trunk of some of the bigger cars that we've got out there. And I was lucky enough to stop right at the stoplight and got to look at that car for about 30 seconds before I had to move on. Pretty neat. I have not seen one of those since I was a kid. We've got a Plymouth Barracuda coming in at number 3. This one is, I am going to have to guess, I believe that's a Larry's Garage. I don't have the information for it. It's got a lopsided wheel there on the back. That's just the way it came. Pretty nice car, though. This one probably will survive. I do tear a lot of these up for their wheels. But a Barracuda, I don't know. Here's a fun one. This one is a Tucker Torpedo, but that one is a treasure hunt. There is the older treasure hunt symbol on the back. And that one is a treasure hunt from 2011. Is it 2011 or 2004? I believe that's 2011. Yeah, 2011. In pretty good shape. Not the super, but very nice car. And last, and I'm going to get some grief from this because this is not the first time that this particular kind of car won. We have that one. That is a Hot Wheels Preferred Series from 2003. Rubber tires. I was going to say AR Cuda. It's a 70 Barracuda. I think I got it upside down. 70 Barracuda. I like that one. Of course I do. That is one of my favorite castings. Might be my favorite casting of all time. No, I can't say that. Probably number 1, 2, or 3, but it's certainly up there. And I've done a lot of customs of that particular casting. So that is going to do it for this show, folks. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.